Hi everyone, we are in Flatonia, Texas. This is an interesting looking town. It's divided by a railroad track and it appears to be two old parts on both sides. So we're going to take a look. I'm not sure how we're going to walk around here, but we're going to take a look from this side of the road just so you can see the buildings, and then we'll get a little closer and then we'll go to the other side. So there's a kind of a pan of everything. Nice little park. So you park across the street and then you go over to the stores here. So let's cross and take a look at this downtown. Alright, so we got a bookkeeping place, a place called The Market, which is okay, so like a grocery store and butcher and cheese, pizzas and stuff. Right next to it is MAGA Burger. Look at that. Making burgers great again. This looks like this used to be a theater at some point. The little center area where Vance and Trump is likely was where the ticket counter was. So, and it says really nice tile work in the front. So this definitely was a theater at some point. So, but now it's a burger place. All right. Now next to this is Checker Dog Antique Store. And a really nice, beautiful old building. You know, I'll probably have to show that from across the street. The side of it, really nice, big old long building right there. And then we got the museum. I'm filming on a Tuesday morning at 8:30 in the morning, so there's not a whole lot going on. So we got a renovation going on right here. This is a 1978 building, so I'm guessing that's a new building made to look old, and I love it when people do that. And they're doing traditional architecture instead of that brutalist style, boring Starbucks style architecture. So I love it. You got a little wellness clinic. You got a little gap where a building used to be. A couple buildings probably used to be there. And this little fine thing, look at that brickwork. Look at that. That's really nice. I think that's an antique store or a flower shop. But yeah, really nice brickwork. And the old gas station. It's now a tire and lube center, but this used to be the old gas station. Even the gas stations were beautiful back in the day. Yep, look at that. We got us some Coca-Cola advertising. Okay, let's see what's down here. Okay, this is all part of that garage. And you got a little feed store right there. I'm not sure if that's open or not. All right, we're gonna cut away to the other side of the road and take another look at the front of these buildings, and then we'll continue on to what else is up, just to whatever. All right, cutting away. All right. There's another look at these guys. Look at that brickwork, beautiful. Yeah, Flatonia is one of those towns that is in the middle of nowhere, and it probably exists because of the train depot, and also, well, it stays existing because it's not far from Interstate 10. So being close to a major artery nowadays will keep a town alive. Yeah, the reason why I walked back is I wanted you to get a better look at this building on the corner. Built in 1886. Arnhem and Blaine, 1886. So wanted to take a look at that again. Right next to Maga Burger. Okay. Now we're gonna walk to the second section of this old town. I've never seen anything like this before. It's a Southern Pacific tower. Is this what goes for a train depot in these parts? I'm not sure. Flatonia Tower number 3, 1902 to 1996, end of an era. Well, missed out on that era. And you got a Southern Pacific caboose. We go check it out, but it looks like it's locked. Let's see. Oh, the sun's in my face. We'll take a look at it from this side. Very cool. As you can tell, I like the terrain stuff. Across the way, you got a very active grain processing plant, drying and sorting and doing all that. And in front of us, right here, is the Casey Lee's Barbecue. I'll definitely go for that. Another beautiful old building with very nice arches around the windows and stuff. It's a dog training center. All right, Henry K's. All right, Travis 4th. All right, well. Happy 40th birthday, Travis. From Henry K's. I can't really tell what they do there. It might be a coffee shop. Got another nice building. Love that overhang. Very pretty. It's called the Wheeler Building. Oh my gosh, there's more. This might be a little longer video than I thought it was going to be. There's a lot to this town. That's why you got to get out and explore. Even when you plan, you just might come across some stuff that you just never knew existed. Now this is a beautiful building right here. It's the Flatonia Argus. Not sure what that is. An 1886 building, the E. Miller building. And we got the husk of what was once the Friendly Tavern. The Coca-Cola advertising still there. Love it. And we got a husk of a building right here, which looks like it's very well built. So this could be an opportunity for somebody. Look how deep it is, and look at the great brickwork. I suppose the downside is you'd be next to that grain silos and be hearing that sound all day. But I don't know, maybe those walls are thick enough to suppress that sound. So, all right. Let's explore some more. Hart Brand Beef Office. This is cattle country as well, so I suspect there's a lot of wheeling and dealing with cattle. Here we got the Flatonia Rail Museum. Not open yet. If it was, I'd be going in there. I'd make a separate video for that. But they got a railroad museum right there. And Darlin's Diner. Diner food is always good, especially here in the South. I think both buildings is part of that diner, I'm not sure. But, oh, they are open. Here is another theater. They're playing the old movie, All the President's Men. It's a really nice big old building. Looks like they had a mural over there in the corner in the past, but they covered it up. But as you can see right there on the right-hand window, you got Charlie Chaplin. Oh, look at that. Happy 40th birthday to Mayor Seeley. So, happy birthday, dude. Spend your birthday money in Flatonia. You got the Red Vault Bistro. Trophy Tech. That could be taxidermy. Or just be regular trophies. I think, no, that's just regular trophies. All right. Yeah, well, that. And across the street, you got the City Hall. Yeah, let's take a better look at this theater building. It's really nice. Oh, there's a pizza place right next to it. Pizza and ice cream. Bluebell ice cream. Bluebell's the best ice cream in the United States. That's, everybody knows that. Oh, hey, look at this. Here's a proper mural in this little park, little dog park, I guess. But let's take a look at this mural real quick. You have a train, you got the Flatonia Tower, and you have a cadet and a veteran. I don't think you even can see it because of the lighting, but it's a very nice, well done mural. Howdy. Problem with walking around with a camera and talking to yourself is people look at you like you're an idiot. I should be used to that by now, but still stings a little bit. And right here is the post office of Flatonia, Texas, 78941. As you can tell, this is a vibrant town, and the people who live here really do care for it, and which makes it a reason to visit if you're not from here. And I plan to do that and to come back, maybe get a burger. All right, everyone. Thanks for strolling along with me in Flatonia, Texas. And remember, you're all dearly loved.